Hi everyone. In this Django tutorial, we are going to talk about Django models. We will have a simple introduction to Django models, and after that, we are going to create a practical example in Django models. So, according to Django documentation, a model is the single definitive source of information about your data. It contains the essential fields and behaviors of the data you are storing. Generally, each model maps to a single database table. So now let's open our project, the my side project here. We have we open the models.py file, right? From here, we want to create our first module here. The first module, we'll name it question, right? So models are classes. We have a class called question. Right. Here, the question is text which will be equal to models dot we are going to make it a character field, a char field, right? Here it's of maximum length 200, and we have publication date, which is a date time field of the date published, right? You can see that the question module, it means we want to create a database table at the name of question here. And there are two fields for the table. Basically, there are three. The ID field is auto-created and it will be created automatically by Django. Also, there are different field types that you can use in Django. For right now, we have used the char field here for our question text, and it is a string field for small to large sized strings. And we have also used the date time field. It is a date and time represented in Python by the datetime.datetime instance. So it also takes other extra arguments, but in this case we have not used them. Right, what you need to make sure here is since when we are dealing with the models here, for the models to appear in our Django admin or to be of use in our project, we should add the project, the app which we are dealing with to the list of installed apps here. Right, so we should make sure you add the pause app at our installed apps. Right, now as we have created our modules, we now need to do the migrations, and also so migrate our Django project. Right, so firstly we need to make migrations. We use the command python manage.py make migrations. Oh, oops, we need to move to our my site directory. Right, now we make our migrations. As you can see here, we have the migration here, and if we check in our migrations directory in the pause app, you can see here there is now a migration created of the from our class question here in the modules app. So as you can see here, we have to create a module question with ID, text, and publication date, right? So after creating our migrations, we apply the migrations by running the command python manage.py migrate. Right, like this. So as you can see, this is the result of running our migration. Right, now we are done with the creating our table, we need to check the database to see if our table was applied. Now, we are using this SQLite database, SQLite 3 database. So I will open the database and we check for the table. Right. So here, as you can see here, I'm using the SQLite Studio version 3. We have the pose question here. Pose question table here, which we just created with the ID, text, and the publication date. So that was it for our Django modules.